So that's the carb, it's all ultrasonic cleaned. Checked all the gaps and that and cleaned them all out as well, blew through them. Let's have a bit. Normally these on these carbs, they're always, the threads go and you've got to buy a new carb, but these threads is alright on this one. And on the air screw, when I took it apart, it didn't have a rubber ring in. I don't know if you can see, that's the rubber ring and that's the little metal plate. The rubber ring goes in first, then the metal plate, so we'll put that on first. That's the air screw there. So get the little metal plate, put the little metal plate on first. If you remember at the beginning of the video, the metal plate was up here after the spring was took off, which was wrong. So you've got your metal plate there, get the little tiny rubber one, the little black O-ring, fits over there like that. And just push the air screw in, tighten it up. I'll screw it out how many turns it is when the bike's running. And that's the black rubber ring and the metal ring in now. The metal ring goes above it, so the black one, like I said before, the black rubber ring goes in first, then the little metal ring. And the idle screw, there isn't a rubber ring on this. Just screw that in there. And get that on, make sure that seal around there is alright, or the leak petrol. Just push that on there. That's that on. I'll put that into the float bowl. There's a rubber seal on there, a rubber O-ring on there. It's just for the float drain. If your carb floods, you just loosen that and it'll let the petrol out when you turn your petrol off. Now I'll put the floats on and the float needle. Just before I put them in, I'll just show something like, always check that end for wear or bluntness. It's got to be pointy. If not, it'll let petrol through there when it fits in this needle jet holder there. What I do to test this, just to make sure, put that in there and blow into your petrol pipe, and when that's fully in how it should be, there should be no air coming out, so just blowing it, and you can't hear there's a blue. But if you take it out, or if it was halfway up like that but still in, when I blow through it, you feel the air. That's good, that. So just hook it onto there, it goes through there on the floats. And once that's into there, put the bar into there, and there's a little screw goes in there just to keep the float pin in. That's the screw in, just keeps the floats good. That's the floats there. That's open, that's when they're closed. Now we'll get the emulsion tube in the main jet. That's the emulsion tube there, it's all cleaned like I did earlier in the video. Just that goes in that way. Just push it in. Find something to push it in with and it will pop out the top of the carb like that. It's slack that, but it'll tighten up when the main jet's on. Just push it in anyway. That's the main jet 78, what I showed earlier in the video. Just screw it in there. See there with the main jet in, the top part of the emulsion tube popping through the carb now, and it's not moving nowhere. The bowl on now. That's the bowl on. That's the slide what came of it. I'm going to take the needle out and see what setting it's on. And this come with the carb as well. That's the top of it. It's all rounded and bashed and that. It hasn't got a little rubber seal around there. So I've got another one. I'm going to put the other one on. There's the needle there. Some needles have a plastic washer above and a plastic one below. Just check in there if any little washers or anything. It's in the middle groove. I'll snip that a bit just so it's a bit tighter, it's a bit wobbly. That's the clip nipped onto the pin, it's tight now, so we'll put that back into the slide. Put that back in. That's that in, just have it away from where the cable slides in. See that, so there's a gap. The choke was cut as well, like the throttle was, they both must have just been cut. So I've got another one of them to put on as well somewhere. I've got that. It's a bit big, that. Looks like the wrong one. I'll have to check, I might be wrong. But there's a rubber ring there. And a rubber ring on the carb, but I'll get one out of the other carbs I've got and put it in. Now it's all ready to fit back on the bike. I'll just get the top for the carb, and then that's it really. The exhaust's already on. I don't think I filmed it, but I'll show a picture of it. And I forgot to show this. That little ball bearing goes in there. It fits onto the petrol pipe, what goes in there. And the little metal bit what comes out of there, what the oil pipe fits onto, the two-stroke pipe, this is what was in it when it come. I'm just going to mix the oil with the petrol in the petrol tank, so I'm going to take that out. I'll just block that up, you can see the hole behind it. I've got other carbs with that metal bit on, but these threads is rounded off. But I'm thinking, cut that in there with a Dremel, cut that in there and fit a thin one of these bolts in that slot. And that slot, when it's thingied, when it's cut, when it's Dremeled down, and then if these are rounded, the bolts will fit through and tighten off these bolts. But I'll try that next anyway, once this is run. And I'll just show this as well, while I've just been on about the oil pipe. There's the hole. If I put a pin through, you'll see into the chamber, or the whatever it's called. See where the oil goes in there? See the pin? So I'll block that off, because that'll make an air leak, that. So the carb's ready to go on now. That's the new top part I've put on. I'll just get the slide and the spring. Just keep the spring pushed up into there so the cable's still sticking out then. Just put the cable there. Into the bottom of the slide. Just put the spring over and in. That's the slide in there, if you can see it. And next is the choke, which is that cable there. Just slide it into there. Push all the way and then pull that cable out as far as it'll go. Then you've got that little spring. And that part for the choke goes on the end of the cable, so just put that in there, put that through the bottom, just make sure the spring's over the top part there. Should be looking like that on the choke, and like that on the throttle. Now just slide the carb in. You see that groove there on this side? That bit of the slide fits over it with the slot in. You can see, if you can just see it. So we'll put that in like that. I just have to turn it till it hits the slate, hit the slot, and just screw that on. That's the top on. We'll just, if you can see in there, slide's going all the way up and it's dropping when I rev it, so that's good. Now I'll get the choke in. I've put that rubber seal in there, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. Then we've got that part to put on. I've just left the seal what was in it, I don't know if it's the right one. Just I can't find no more of them, I thought I had one. But anyway, that goes on there like that. Just make sure it goes in in straight because of the plastic, these threads, and you can cross thread it. That's going in straight there. It should be looking like that. That's the throttle cable on. That's the choke. There's the slide, what I've just showed, moving up and down. The choke cable snapped there, so it doesn't hook into the little holder there. It keeps popping out, but I'll find something to hold that on. I've put the cables on wrong. They should come along here. Should come along here and down into that gap, down onto the carb, so I'll just quickly rip them off and put them back on there. And I've put a little fin nut on there, if you can see it, and I put a little fin nut on that side, and it's all nipped up because these weren't tightened like every carb. They're always round, every one I've had. But that's a good way of that. I've had to take this off, so hopefully that'll fit over that little nut. I've kept the top bit flat, if you can see it. So that should just slide on. So I'll just see if I can get that on. And that's fitted on alright. As you can see, it's fitted over the bolt. How I put the nut, how I've put the nut in flat underneath this part, so it went in. So that's good. So all the carbs were always broken. You just put a nut on there. I thought I would have to Dremel a bit off, but I haven't, and just put a nut on the other side, a little fin nut, and this tightens up. It did have threads, and I thought it tightened up, but it obviously hasn't. Anyway, now we'll pull the airbox over, and I'll just put a Jubilee clip on there for the time being. That's everything done. I've just put the tank on slack. I haven't tightened the back up, but it's fitted on alright. The carb's on under there. I've just made a little thing for that. It was snapped. I've just put a big Jubilee clip on the bottom. And a little small Jubilee clip. Holding on to the big Jubilee clip, and it's working alright when you pull it. Just push it over there. I'll put the front mud guard on tomorrow as well and start it up. Then I'll have to set the mixture screw and stuff once it's warmed up. So now I've had the YZ and the DD started. I've had this video made ages, just I've been waiting to finish them two off. Anyway, there's a bit of petrol left. I kind of put the petrol I drained out the bike yesterday, the YZ, because it's like Ribena, I've done too much two-stroke line. But I'll find the mixture and put the two-stroke oil in there, because it'll not matter if there's already oil in, because the oil feed pipes off. Might leak out of there, but I'm not bothered, I'll wipe it off. So I'll find the mix for that petrol. There should be enough in there to put in that little tank to start it, and then I'll get in the yard and start it. I've put shoe glue over that hole where the oil goes. It's dried up now. It's just like silicone, it'll pop out. Anyway, I'll mix that and put the petrol on, put this thing on. And there's, if you can see through there, there's the mixture screw. And there's the idle screw through there. So I'll set them once I put the petrol on, and once I put the petrol tank on, before I put the seat on. And the mix is 50 to 1. And if there's a litre in there, I need to put 20 millilitre of two-stroke in. I'm just hoping there's a litre in. We'll get in the yard now. I've mixed the petrol.